Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and welcome to the channel. This video we're doing is on the Presidents of the United States. This is a cute little book. I got it Ollie's, written by Jody Shepard, and it talks about the Presidents of the United States. It's very short, just a line, only a couple minutes. I did take a small piece of paper and get some details that may or may not be here, because I wanted to have extra where it would be more than a 2-minute video where you have a little bit more information. Some of it may seem repetitive, but they're all interesting men. So I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry for last videos last night. I was so tired and exhausted from work. I think I almost fell asleep a couple times doing videos last night. I fell asleep uploading videos. It was just one of those nights I was so exhausted, and I don't think the videos were as great as they could have been. So I apologize for that, but I'm going to make up for it tonight, and this video will hopefully be very good, and you'll hopefully enjoy it. So we are on the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor. He was born November 24th, 1784 in Virginia. He served from 1849 to 1850. Millard Fillmore was his vice president. He had a wife, Margaret, and 6 children, and he died in 1850. Did you know President Taylor let his horse, Whitney, graze on the White House lawn? Visitors often picked up horsehairs from the grass as souvenirs. Zachary Taylor was very popular when he became president. As a soldier, he had been a hero in the Mexican-American War. Because he was a soldier and always moving from place to place, Taylor didn't vote until he was 62 years old, not even in his own election. Taylor was from the South, but just like Abraham Lincoln, he didn't think any states had the right to leave the United States just because they disagreed over slavery. Taylor was president for only 16 months. He died in office, probably from food poisoning after a July the 4th picnic. During Taylor's presidency, gold was found in California and what is now called the gold rush. Hundreds of thousands of people hurried to the area to try their luck in finding more. And this is Zachary Taylor here. That's the people going to the gold rush there. There's his horse down bottom. All right, now, what I found out about Zachary Taylor, or what I'm adding to it, he was a career officer in the United States Army and became a national hero for his victories in the Mexican-American War. His top priority as president was to preserve the Union. He knew that people were angry about slavery, but he thought that should not be an issue with keeping the country together. He died from a stomach disease. His death has been traced to poor sanitation in Washington, D.C. He was a captain in the War of 1812. His success in the Second Seminole War attracted national attention and earned him the nickname Old Rough and Ready. The Whig Party convinced a reluctant Taylor to lead its ticket in 1848. Taylor became the first president to be elected without having previously held political office. And all the other past presidents have been, a lot of them lawyers, but they were also governors or in Congress or secretaries of state. They all held some kind of political office. Taylor's an outcast in that. He has not ever held any political office before. He sought sectional harmony over all other concerns. He wanted the states to stay together. He wanted it to be a strong, wonderful country. He was born on a plantation to a prominent family. Taylor's second cousin was James Madison, and his third cousin, once removed, was Robert E. Lee. His family, when he was young, moved west to Kentucky. His mom had taught him to read and write, so he was kind of not as well educated as some of the other ones. He did get some education, but not as well as some of the other presidents we've talked about. He married Margaret McCall Smith in 1810, also known as Peggy, and the couple had 6 children. Let's see. Sometimes my reading is atrocious, y'all. Taylor wanted his cabinet to um, to be uh, to be a diverse. He wants it to show the diversity of the nation, which is very interesting. He didn't want it to be all, he didn't want it to be all the one party or whatever. He wanted it to be a diverse, um, you know, in that. So, it was all these diverse interests in it all coming together. Now, Polk, which was the previous president, held a low opinion of Taylor, privately deeming him without political information and unqualified to be president. Taylor was the last president to own slaves while in office. Um, some people didn't like him. They didn't think he deserved to be president because he wasn't the standard. He wasn't like the others. He didn't hold political office before. So they felt that since he was that way, he didn't deserve to be in office. He was a very strong president in his beliefs, wanted to keep the country together. Yes, he owned slaves, but he didn't want that to be a cause to break up the country. But that's it. That's a little bit about Zachary Taylor. One thing I've learned about reading about these guys and doing a little research is they were all very unique men. They were strong men. Some of them, they just went on to do great things. Um, it's just very interesting studying them. They lived in a very different time than we do now, so they did a lot of things differently. Um, but it's just really interesting. But that's it. That's the video for tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and do all the things that help us get the videos out there. Also, don't forget to check out the other videos, like we're doing the Bible recap, we're reading the Bible in the year in chronological order, and all the other videos. We have tons of other videos for you to choose from. They're all in playlists now where it's easy for you to access them. So I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.